Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick video. All right, y'all, another dark cloud is about to hover over another MMA fighter's head, and it is UFC's Raquel Pennington. Yeah, man, Raquel just got popped for an illegal substance, and she's going to be suspended by USADA for 6 months. She actually got out of the harsh 2-year suspension like some of these fighters do, because, you know, the UFC can be hard on some certain fighters. They'll make an example out of you, but if you can play a little favoritism, you know, to your favor, you know, you can get that 6-month suspension, kind of like Canelo did in boxing, right? But yeah, man, Raquel Pennington, she's going to get suspended by USADA for 6 months for a couple of banned substances. She was found to be using pro-hormone 7-keto DHEA and the peptide AOD-9060. Both, they said, which were prescribed to her by a doctor to treat a medical condition. So she was straight up about it to the board. She was like, yo, I took these substances. They were prescribed by a doctor. And she was straightforward, like confessing about it and being real. They cut down her suspension. You know, they decided to cut it down, and yeah, she'll only be suspended for half a year, which is pretty much just, hey, there's fighters who aren't suspended that are active and they don't come back for a year, so 6 months ain't nothing, right? So yeah, she got out of that 2 years, and yeah. So my thoughts on the situation as a whole, I'll be brief, man. Is just know your body. Just know your body as an athlete, as a fighter. You know, MMA, boxing, Muay Thai fighters, whatever, football players, basketball players, know your body. And when I say know your body and what goes into your body. I don't care if it is a doctor that's prescribing it to you. If you know that your body is your temple and your money maker, and anything that goes in can result on what comes out, just like the type of water you put in or the type of food you put in, it's going to give you the result of what comes out in your performance. Then you need to know what's going in your body. Same with like Canelo's situation with the beef, the tainted beef. You know, he knew he needs to find out where the beef is coming from. I don't care if it's somebody else is preparing the food for you. You need to know where it's coming from your chef, your nutritionist, whatever. Same with your doctors. Just because of your doctors, you need to stop putting your life into your doctor's hands. Don't put your life into your doctor's hands, because they're not God. I'm going to be real on that. You need to know what a doctor is prescribing you, what's in it, especially if you are an athlete. You need to have your questionnaire out and just say, look, okay, I have this situation. This is my condition. What do you prescribe? I need to know what's in that prescription. What type of substances are in there? Oh, that's illegal. Oh, this is in there. This type of hormone. This is a steroid. Well, I can't have that because I'm a fighter. Is there another alternative? Which there usually is an alternative. You know, some of these drugs out there doctors giving you, that's not the final say so. See, so many people let doctors run their lives and say this is what you need, and they take that as the final say so. But that's not it. You know, if there's another way around it, you can get around it. Trust me, if you are a fighter and you've been fighting this long, you know there's a way around it, especially if you're trying to drug a fighting with a medical condition. You need to know what goes in your body, and you should know by now. You should know by now with the approach you take to the doctor. Hell, I ain't no fighter, but I want to know what goes in my body and what type of prescriptions they give me, what type of penicillin, whatever it is. I need to know what's in it, just because I need to know if it's going to have long-term side effects. Is it going to mess my vision up? Is it going to mess my bones up? I need to know. That's why I say you don't put your life into your doctor's hands. Y'all work it out together. You know, that's why some people get second opinions. You know, that's why you need to get second opinions. You know, I feel strongly about that. So with her situation, if she did get the 2-year suspension, I can't really feel sorry for him, because look, you've been in the game this long and your doctor's prescribing you something. You should know what he's giving you, straight up. You know, bottom line, that's how it should be. But, you know, if you want to play I got to kind of be on the fence with the situation too. You know, fighters, they're under a lot of pressure. Fighters like John Jones, who've been popped, you know, they're under a lot of pressure. So sometimes they try to get a little, level up, you know, and that's, you know, under the table. And especially if you have a lot of, if you have a lot of miles on your body and you need to get that level up to continue to compete and get those paychecks, I'm sure some fighters, they do that. You know, I'm not saying Raquel's doing that now. I don't know, but, you know, being in the UFC is a lot of pressure. You know, you see these WWE wrestlers, not actually fighters, but to perform on the level they do, hey, they got a little something in there. You know, they got a little something in there because there's a lot of pressure on being a star and getting that money. So, you know, hey, peer pressure's a mug, especially when you get to that top level. You never know how people's going to react to it. So the day that you do break a limb, and it never sets right, or you're always in some type of constant pain, are you going to do the right thing and just say, let me find another alternative? Or are you going to try to compete on that high level and say, yo, give me something. Don't tell me don't even tell me what's in it though. You know, we'll see what we can do as far as getting by. But when that day comes, you're going to have to answer for it. And that's what's happening here. You know, so I'm just being real. Whenever fighters get popped, you know, you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them with both barrels and let them know, well, look, you got to know what's going in your body at all times. You got to know what's going in your body. But yeah, guys, that's all I got on this. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.